Here's an intriguing fact. Amidst the chaos of destruction caused by the fires in Los Angeles, a single sacred item emerged unscathed, a sign that many have called miraculous. This discovery has stirred conversations far beyond California, leaving many to ponder its deeper meaning. But what does it mean for faith to survive when everything else is reduced to ashes? And how can a single moment inspire hope for an entire community devastated by loss? The answers lie in the resilience of belief and the universal need for hope in times of despair. For many, the discovery of an intact tabernacle within the ruins of the Corpus Christi Church represents more than just a relic. It is a powerful testament to the idea that faith can withstand even the fiercest trials. If you enjoy content that helps you grow spiritually, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join our community for more inspiration. Let's get started. In a community where homes, businesses, and decades of memories were consumed by flames, the preservation of this sacred item has become a beacon of solace, reminding everyone that some things, no matter how fragile they may seem, are safeguarded by a higher power. The devastation in Los Angeles has left the city grappling with loss on an unprecedented scale. Families return to neighborhoods reduced to rubble, their lives upended by an unforgiving blaze. Captain Brian Nassour of the Los Angeles Fire Department was among those directly impacted. A devout Catholic, he found himself walking through the wreckage of the Corpus Christi Church, seeking to recover anything of spiritual or emotional value for his community. The scene was harrowing. Broken bricks, charred pews, and the faint smell of smoke lingering in the air. Yet amidst the ruins, something extraordinary caught his eye. The granite altar remained intact, and within the rubble, Captain Nassour found the tabernacle, a golden box that held the Eucharist, completely untouched. It weighed over 136 kilograms, a testament to its solid construction and the mystery of its survival. For those who believe, this event is a profound reminder that even in the face of destruction, symbols of faith can endure. The community's response to this discovery has been one of awe and gratitude, a moment that has rekindled a sense of divine presence and purpose in the aftermath of tragedy. While the city begins its slow journey to rebuild, the story of the Corpus Christi Tabernacle offers a spiritual foundation for resilience and unity. Amidst the scattered debris of the ruined Corpus Christi Church, Captain Brian Nassour tread carefully, his flashlight slicing through the dimness. The air was thick with the remnants of fire, and every step was a reminder of the chaos that had engulfed this sacred space. He paused near what remained of the altar, his breath catching at the sight of the intact granite structure. Its solidity seemed to defy the destruction surrounding it. Each of us faces moments when the weight of life feels unbearable, and the path forward seems shrouded in uncertainty. Finding a stronger link to faith and meaning can change everything at those times. This is exactly what the secret of Jesus' apparitions offers, a path to clarity and peace through his revelations. This ebook goes into his prophecies and offers insight into what lies ahead. It's available for free in the pinned comment. Grab it now before the edition's gone. As his hands brushed away the ash and dust, a golden glimmer emerged. It was the tabernacle, its intricate engravings unmarred by the inferno. The captain, driven by a sense of duty to protect the spiritual core of the church, carefully examined the heavy box. To his astonishment, the Eucharist stored within it was untouched, radiating an aura of sanctity amid the devastation. The scene stood in stark contrast to the rest of the church, where every corner bore the scars of flames. Pews had been reduced to ashes, the roof had caved in, and sacred relics were either obliterated or barely recognizable. Yet this tabernacle remained a symbol of unyielding faith, its preservation puzzling even the most pragmatic observers. When Captain Nasser contacted Monsignor Liam Kidney, the parish priest of Corpus Christi, the weight of his discovery became evident. Monsignor Kidney, moved by the news, described the intact tabernacle as a miracle, a sign that God's presence endured even in the most trying circumstances. Arrangements were swiftly made to transfer the tabernacle to the nearby church of Santa Monica, where it could be safeguarded and revered. The process of moving the ark was filled with a sense of heaviness. People from the parish gathered slowly, and their faces showed a mix of sadness and respect. When they saw this holy object that had survived unimaginable damage, it brought them back together. For many, it was more than a relic. It was a testament to the resilience of their faith and a symbol of hope that transcended the material losses they had endured. In the midst of overwhelming sadness, this discovery sent a powerful message. The divine remains, firm and unwavering, giving comfort and strength to those in need, even when it seems like everything has been lost. The congregation inside the church of Santa Monica grew each day, drawn by the presence of the tabernacle now placed carefully at the altar. The atmosphere was reverent, but also carried a quiet energy, as though something sacred had been awakened within the community. Monsignor Kidney was in the lead and told the story of how it was found. Every detail struck a chord with the people who heard it. He spoke not only of the physical preservation of the tabernacle, but also of its deeper significance. To the gathered faithful, it represented more than a symbol of survival. It reminded them that Christ was really there with them through the Eucharist, which the tabernacle kept safe. The survival of such a sacred vessel amid so much destruction drew parallels with their own struggles to rebuild and endure. As part of the ceremony, Monsignor Kidney invited parishioners to come forward for moments of silent reflection. Lines formed, with individuals approaching the tabernacle to kneel, pray, or simply gaze upon it. Only the faint sound of whispered prayers broke the silence. To some, this act was a very emotional moment when they were faced with their faith in a way that words could not describe. As you reflect on these events, remember that powerful insights and guidance are just a step away. Our free ebook is still available. Don't wait. Copies are running out. Find it in the first pinned comment below. Outside the church, the story of the tabernacle began to spread, inspiring both curiosity and devotion. Pilgrims from nearby towns started arriving, eager to witness what they believed to be a divine sign. The influx of visitors brought with it a sense of unity that extended beyond the immediate parish. Local clergy recognized this as an opportunity to foster spiritual connections, organizing additional liturgical events and opportunities for Eucharistic adoration. Meanwhile, the church community worked tirelessly to ensure that the tabernacle's presence would be honored. Volunteers coordinated efforts to clean the surrounding area, prepare the altar, and welcome visitors with hospitality. Families shared meals, stories, and prayers, reinforcing bonds that had been tested by recent hardships. The tabernacle's placement at Santa Monica had become a catalyst for spiritual renewal. It served as a focal point for both individual reflection and communal devotion, drawing everyone closer to the mysteries of their faith. The discussions held within the Church of Santa Monica began to attract attention from neighboring parishes. Clergy and scholars were invited to lead dialogues on the true meaning of the Eucharist and its connection to moments of human resilience. These gatherings became spaces for reflection, offering insights into how sacred rituals sustain spiritual strength in the face of adversity. The focus often turned to the theological role of the tabernacle, emphasizing its purpose as a vessel of divine presence. Attendees listened attentively as speakers described the Eucharist as a perpetual reminder of God's proximity, especially in moments when hope seemed elusive. A lot of people talked about their own experiences and how this new knowledge had helped them grow in their faith and their relationship with the sacrament. Meanwhile, the parish community began incorporating new devotional practices centered around the tabernacle. Eucharistic adoration hours expanded, drawing individuals who found solace in the quiet, meditative space. Families brought their kids to these events to watch and take part, which helped them understand and value the rituals from a young age. Beyond the church walls, conversations about the tabernacle's significance began to spread through informal gatherings and shared stories. Parishioners found themselves reflecting on how the preservation of this sacred object mirrored their own experiences of endurance and renewal. These exchanges ignited broader discussions about the ways faith can offer stability during periods of upheaval. This gave local pastors a reason to hold workshops on the deeper spiritual meanings of the Eucharist. Participants were encouraged to explore its role in cultivating a sense of community and its transformative power in daily life. These sessions brought together people of diverse experiences, united by a shared desire to understand the mysteries of their faith. As more people engaged with these teachings, the church became a dynamic center for spiritual growth. The schedule of events expanded to accommodate the growing interest, with each new gathering creating a ripple effect of reflection and participation. In the process, the connections between the tabernacle, the Eucharist, and the resilience of the community became more apparent, shaping a renewed sense of purpose within those who gathered. Moments like these remind us of the importance of seeking clarity and peace in our lives. For those ready to take that next step, the e-book is a gift waiting for you. Download it now, before it's gone. Preparations for the Eucharistic pilgrimage gained momentum as plans solidified for the tabernacle to play a central role in the event's concluding procession. The route through California was carefully mapped, ensuring the journey would pass through communities that had been strongly impacted, allowing more people to witness the symbol of faith firsthand. Discussions emerged about the significance of such a relic traveling across the state, reigniting a sense of purpose among the faithful who had felt disconnected. Local artisans worked meticulously to create a temporary protective casing for the tabernacle, adorned with designs that reflected its sacred nature. The casing, though functional, was also imbued with symbolism, intended to emphasize the reverence the community held for the artifact. Craftsmen collaborated with clergy to ensure every detail aligned with liturgical traditions, adding another layer of devotion to the preparations. As word of the pilgrimage spread, congregations from nearby regions expressed interest in hosting brief stops along the route. These pauses became opportunities for prayer services, moments of reflection and blessings, allowing those unable to attend the final procession in Los Angeles to partake in the spiritual journey. Clergy emphasized that the tabernacle's movement was not merely symbolic, but a physical representation of unity and shared faith. The anticipation surrounding the pilgrimage extended beyond the immediate community, drawing attention from religious organizations and media outlets alike. This increased focus on the Eucharist led to theological debates on a number of platforms, which led to more complete studies of its place as the core of Catholic faith. Scholars and theologians contributed their perspectives, offering insights that enriched the broader understanding of the sacrament's importance. In parallel, the parish continued organizing workshops and gatherings, ensuring that the momentum of spiritual engagement remained strong. These events delved into the historical and spiritual significance of the Eucharist, fostering a space where participants could ask questions and share personal reflections. The consistent turnout highlighted a collective desire to deepen their connection with the divine, as the community prepared to witness the pilgrimage's culmination. As the last parts of the Eucharistic journey got closer, more work was done to make sure that every part of the trip showed the respect that it called for. Clergy coordinated with local leaders to establish the logistical framework for the tabernacle's arrival in Los Angeles. Parishes along the route organized their congregations to participate in prayer vigils, each community contributing to the spiritual momentum building toward the event's culmination. Discussions within the Church of Santa Monica shifted toward the deeper spiritual implications of the pilgrimage, with clergy emphasizing the significance of the Eucharist as a source of divine grace. Scholars joined these conversations, presenting theological perspectives that highlighted the Eucharist's enduring role in uniting the faithful across time and space. Everyone in the group gained an expanded awareness of how holy practices can help people stay grounded during rough times. Stories of resilience inspire us to search for our own strength. If you feel called to explore this further, our ebook offers guidance and hope. Be sure to secure your copy today. It's available in the first comment, but only while supplies last. Special liturgical practices were planned to accompany the tabernacle along its journey, including blessings, hymns, and moments of silent adoration at designated stops. These rituals allowed participants to engage directly with the sacred vessel, reinforcing their connection to the divine presence it symbolized. Clergy used these opportunities to guide meditations on the importance of living a faith that transcends the boundaries of the physical world. The tabernacle's role in the pilgrimage also sparked broader interfaith dialogues, as members of other communities expressed interest in the symbolic significance of such a journey. Clergy welcomed these inquiries, framing the tabernacle's preservation and its movement as a universal testament to the resilience of hope and the sacred. These meetings helped people of different religions understand and accept each other better. If this message makes you think and you feel it connects with you, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Also, if you really want to support our work and help us keep creating valuable content, consider giving us a super thanks. Join this amazing community and don't miss any news. In the final days leading up to the tabernacle's arrival, volunteers worked tirelessly to prepare the procession route through Los Angeles. Families, youth groups, and lay people collaborated to decorate the path with flowers and banners, transforming the streets into a living tapestry of faith. Each element of the preparation carried the weight of devotion, as those involved sought to honor the sacred journey and the spiritual renewal it represented.